Hey guys, it's Sims4Master and welcome to this brand new The Sims 4 speed build. So today I'm building a modern beach house and I can't explain how excited I am to finally be able to build a beach house in The Sims 4, because as you might know, ever since The Sims 4 came out back in 2014, I've already always been wanting to build a modern beach house, but unfortunately, because we did not have beaches in The Sims 4 when it released, I could simply not build any beach house. Of course, it's kind of an important factor if you want to build a beach house. But now we've got The Sims Will Get Together, the brand new expansion pack, and we've got Windenburg, which is the brand new world that comes with this expansion pack. And in this world, we've got beaches, or at least we've got an island with beaches around it. They're not the most tropical beaches, but at least they are beaches and it kind of looks cool. And therefore, you know, I can finally build a beach house, which I'm really happy with. So that's exactly what I'm doing today, and I know that very many of you have been waiting for me to build a beach house as well, and especially a modern one, because I've already uploaded an Around the World speed build a few days ago, in which I built a modern, what was it? No, it was not a modern house, it was a Caribbean house, which was exactly the opposite of something modern. It's something very traditional, very tropical looking, but with very many colors and kind of detailed, so therefore not really modern. And today I'm really building a modern house. I have to say though that I literally finished the entire house, and all the time I've been, okay, I'm continuing to build this, but I'm not insanely happy with the way it looks, simply because, yeah, I could not take good pictures of it, and it did just not look really cool in my opinion. Though it did look cool, it did just simply not look cool, look good. I mean, whoa, I really can't talk. But anyways, therefore, at the end of the video, you'll see me doing some renovations, or at least at the end. I think the last 6 minutes of this video are simply renovations to my own house. I have decided to just, yeah, leave most part of the speed build part of this old house kind of in there. And it's not really the old house, because the interior stays mainly the same. And also the pool and the walls kind of stay the same, especially the back, which I'm currently starting with, stays exactly the same because I was happy with that, and it's the back, so not really important. But the front is changing dramatically. I'm actually changing that entire overhanging thing, so if you really like it, yeah, I can maybe also upload that version, please let me know. But personally, I just really prefer the newer version. And that is a little bit more of a family house as well, because with that added, the house is simply so much bigger that we have, what was it again, 6 sleeping places, so 3 bedrooms with in total 6 beds. And we've got 3 bathrooms, so that's pretty good. Furthermore, it's a very modern interior, kind of simple, I guess we could say, but in the end it looks pretty cool, especially the lower stairs area. The stairs in this house, by the way, are placed terribly, but that's simply because I did some renovations, and therefore the exterior did look really good. And I know that I should kind of stop only thinking about the exterior. In the end, the interior is functional, but I forgot that I also had to add stairs if I would add another level, and then I would have to change the entire interior, which I did not have time for. So therefore I've placed them in kind of a stupid place, but you'll see that later on in the video. In the end, you know, it's not it's not in the middle of a room or something, but it's placed kind of terrible, which I would personally not really like to see in my own house. But yeah, you know, that's just part of the game when you try to change it. But in the end, I think the house looks really much better with the renovations. But be prepared, because as you've maybe seen in the thumbnail already, this house does definitely not look the way this house does, because I'm really changing a major part. But you know, I literally finished the entire house, and I was wondering whether I could upload the video, because of course I can upload the video. I can just make this commentary, do as if I'm happy with the video, with the house, and then just upload it. But I was really not proud over it, and I don't want to upload stuff which I'm not proud over, and it just felt terrible to have worked on it for hours and then in the end not getting anything out of it. You know, it was fun of course, but then I also want to upload the videos to show you what I've built and to show you something that looks good, and that simply did not look good. So therefore I decided to just, you know, renovate it a little bit, or at the end of the house, or the end of the construction part of this house, because really many things are changing. I'm actually adding a real roof to this house, and furthermore the pool and stuff stays the same, the garden stays the same, so therefore I could do these renovations. They took I think half an hour or something, but it did make the house look so much better, and now I am actually proud over it. Therefore the video is kind of strange maybe, so if you would like to see like a normal speed build which I upload very many of them, so just check out one of my other speed builds and then that will be perfectly fine. So by the time you're watching this, we're a few days before Christmas, or at least it might not be by the time you're watching this, but by the time I'm recording this, it's a few days before Christmas, and therefore I have Christmas holidays, and therefore I have very much time to make as many videos for you as I can. And therefore today I'm uploading a speed build, maybe tomorrow I'll be uploading a speed build, and during Christmas I'll be uploading a 2-part speed build, or at least. And that's what my plan is so far. I've got a really cool plan for Christmas. I've worked on it already and it's going to be cool. So be prepared for that. Take some time out with your family and just watch that speed build once it comes out. I guess you can find some time in which you don't have to socialize and have fun. And well, you do have fun when you watch the video, but not with other people. Maybe you can make your entire family watch my video. If you could manage to do that, please make an Instagram of it or put it on Twitter and tag me, because that would be insane to see that an entire family is watching my videos. Most likely that's not going to happen, but if it happens, that would be insane. So if you'd like to check out my Instagram, by the way, I've yesterday, I believe, passed the 1500 followers on Instagram. So that's pretty cool. You know, Instagram is cool, and I just really like Instagram for some reason. But yeah, the link is in the description, then you can check me out there. And there I upload like previews of houses, so you would have seen this house yesterday already, when, yesterday I guess, when before this video was uploaded, I always give previews on all my social media accounts. And also I upload like, you know, regular daily, well, not daily video, or daily videos or photos, but just every now and then I put up a photo. If I get something from EA, I put a photo up. If I go on holiday, I put photos up. Well, I'm starting to use Dutch words here. This is going to be a really long commentary, so there will be quite some mistakes in there. Sorry, I'm Dutch, in case you did not notice yet. Yeah, most likely everyone did notice that, but oh well. Let me see what I'm currently doing. I just added the hot tub. You know, this started out kind of as a party house, and that's really what the first house was. It really looked cool because of that pool. That pool is really different, which I'm happy with, and also the hot tub, and there's just a cool bar, and it's just really an open area where you can have a perfect party, I guess. But it did just not really look good for like the end result picture, so therefore I've decided to change it, because in the end I always have the feeling that the picture on a thumbnail has to be good, because then that means that you can take a good picture of the house, and therefore it is a good house that you've built. And this is just not a good house, and therefore I could not take good pictures of it and make a good looking thumbnail. And a good looking thumbnail is kind of good as well, because, you know, in that way you can attract people to watch the video. So yeah, that's kind of some behind the scenes YouTube stuff here. Yeah, in the end, you know, it is quite a cool house and I like the concept of it, but it just did not look perfect. So if you want to download this, I believe I have saved it somewhere before the renovations, then I can simply upload it to the gallery. And then you can maybe use this house as well. But the newer version is, in my opinion, much better. So I'm very curious to hear from you whether that's indeed the case, because maybe you do really like the new house, but you think this old version is much better. But okay, we're kind of starting to get towards the part that we start with the interior, by the way. And then after that, we'll start with the renovations, which are going to be really exciting. But so far, we're not even on half of the video yet. So this is going to be a long video. Well, yeah, a little bit longer than regular speed builds, though my speed builds are often kind of long. Also because I don't really want to cut out too many parts, simply because in that way, you know, I don't know what you're not really interested in to see. And also, yeah, you know, in the end you want to see the entire process. And if you really are getting bored by something I'm doing, but often when I really put very much time into one thing, I'm simply not recording it, and then afterwards when it's been built, I just continue working on it. That you notice that with the wall paintings maybe in this house, because that's the thing I had most struggles with. The wall paintings in this house were so hard to add, simply because it was very unclear where the wallpapers were, because the shape is just so strange with the overhanging part, with the amount of balconies we've got, and therefore I really had no idea how to add all the colors. There were very many shadows, so I had to add like, I think I've tried like 10 types of wall painting. Well, you've probably not seen that in a video, so therefore I've cut that out. Here we're, by the way, building the interior. And yeah, just adding quite some of the new items which come with Get Together, because there are some really cool items coming with this new expansion pack. So therefore, you know, I thought, why not add that? You know, it looks cool, so therefore that's perfectly fine, I guess. So I was talking about those speed builds for Christmas. Yeah, I've talked about those already. I've said you what the I've told you what the concept was, kind of. But that's my plan. I'm not sure whether I'll be I'll be able to upload the extra speed build, which my plan was to build an Austrian around the world speed build. That's kind of the concept, but I think that's not going to work out in the end, simply because I do not have enough time for that, because I'm also going to hang out with friends and everything. So therefore I've got to kind of plan it, and also I don't want to get stressed out in my holidays, and that's definitely not going to happen because it's not that stressful. But I do want to kind of relax as well, other than just having fun making videos, because that's the other thing I would do. So in the end it would be relaxing anyways, but you know, just not only working on these videos, but I'm planning on at least uploading those cool Christmas houses. Or it's one house, but it will most likely be divided over 2 parts, or at least that's what my plan is. So yeah, I'm really curious for that. I thought it was a really cool idea, and it will definitely bring back some childhood memories when it comes to Christmas. I can promise you that, because it did for me. So yeah, here we're building a girl's bedroom here, and then upstairs there will be a boy's bedroom. Yeah, first I only had the girl's bedroom simply because I really never built a girl's bedroom with like all pink stuff. This is also not really that pink, but it is clearly a girl's room, so therefore I thought, you know, I'm just going to do that once. Maybe people want that, and they need to have a house for their Sims which has a girl's bedroom. This bedroom, by the way, turned out to look really cool, especially in this older version. I must say that in the newer version this becomes a little bit bigger, which in the end also looks kind of good, but I have to make some changes there, and you'll see that later on in the video. I'm literally going through all the rooms again at the end of the video to fix everything. So in case you don't really know anything that's currently been built, maybe that's going to be fixed later on. Here I'm also making the bathroom a little bit bigger, and then we're nearly at the end of this house. But as I said, there's going to be 6 minutes of renovations coming up right now. I think I've never done that before. By the way, now we're talking about renovations, because that's kind of what I'm referring to all the time, but I'm forgetting to talk about. The renovation series. Here you see me deleting everything, and it's starting. Destruction is starting, people. But yeah, I hope no one is crying right now that I'm changing everything, but no worries, this is going to look so much better. But yeah, the renovation series, so those are speed builds. In case you don't know, I'll just shortly explain you. The renovation series is a series in which I renovate houses that were sent in by my viewers, and I'm simply renovating them in speed build, but I put a time limit on it just in order to make sure that I don't change as much as I, for instance, changed in this house, because therefore you do not recognize anything of it anymore. And if I have like 5 hours to renovate the entire house, that's definitely what I'm going to be doing. So I always put a 1 hour time limit on it, and then in that time I try to renovate the house and turn it into something that looks better. So if you like that concept, please send in your house, and then send it in with what hashtag shall I use. Shall we use DS4M from Dutch Sims 4 Master Renovation? If that's what you use, I guess I'll be able to find it in the gallery, and then I'm going to renovate your houses. You're the first to know the hashtag. If you're watching this video, or at least for the first few days, you'll be the first to know the hashtag. So please put in your houses there if you would like me to renovate it. Make sure that they're not too big, because otherwise I'll not be able to renovate it in that short amount of time. So yeah, you know, that's kind of important that you keep that in mind, because I cannot renovate like huge mansions, simply also because very big houses often just simply do not look as good as other houses, as smaller houses. So that's the first tip I give you. Don't build a house that's too big. that's one thing. And furthermore, we're currently renovating this entire place, as you can see, and it's already starting to look so much better. I mean, look at that roof. I must say, it's kind of looking more like a family house now than a real kick-ass party house. But I must say, at the same time, you know, with that pool, it stays pretty cool, but it's a little bit more of a family house. But here you see that I've added the extra level. It's now a 3-level house, which I do not do that often. But yeah, I think it just looks so much better than what the old house did look like. So yeah, here I'm just adding. Did notice that I did add very many of the same windows, but they just looked really cool in this house. So therefore I've decided to add those, but it might not be the most creative part or thing I've ever done. But at the same time, you know, in the end, if it looks good, that's the most important thing in my opinion. So here, yeah, in my opinion, this house just, it's so much clearer that it's a house. The other thing, it was kind of unclear whether it was a spaceship or a house. And in that way, you know that you've not built a good house. Because in the end, a house can be very special, very strange looking maybe. But in the end, you will still have to be able to see that it's a house. Because otherwise, yeah, nope, you did not really do that good job, I guess. But yeah, you know, maybe if you build like a huge toilet and whatever, build a house around it, that is possibly not really recognizable as a house either. But in The Sims, it's really much fun. So always keep in mind that you can be as creative as you want with this game. But if you want to, if you have the intention to build a normal house like I did, and it does not look like a normal house, you've not done a good job. That's just a tip I have. But I think you knew that yourself already as well. So here we're adding the bar, or changing the bar, the location of it, adding some bar stools, which came with Get Together. Also, you see some Sims hanging out around this house already for the entire video, maybe, or part of the video. That are the Sims from my the Sims will Get Together Let's Play. So it are the Dutch DJs, Martin Garrix, Hartwell, Armin van Buuren, and Eva, which is not a Dutch DJ, but just a female DJ in the DJ squad. But I've decided to add them to this house simply because they were the only household I could currently find in my game. And they are not the real ones from the Let's Play. Don't worry if you also follow the Let's Play. I've not screwed up the entire game. But I've put them in just because I had to have an actual household in the house in order to take pictures. And then I realized that I could actually not move them like we could in The Sims 3. So therefore I kind of messed that up. Well, I did not really mess it up, but kind of maybe, because they're now currently in the entire build, which does not look that logical, but oh well, you know, that's how it goes. Here we are changing the girls' bedroom over here. I really like the posters over there. I also did that in the DJ Hangout, which I've built right on the day when the Sims Get Together came out. By the way, this is the stairs which I wanted to add. I also tried to add them like in the master bedroom, but I just decided to add them over there. It does not look really good, but in the end it does function, and that's a little bit more important in this case. But next time I'll make sure that the beds look a little bit better. But yeah, we're nearly at the end of this video, so I hope you've been able to watch it all. If you watched the entire video, props for you. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if this was maybe the first video you ever saw from me. Normally I don't do this many renovations, but you know, I just wanted to have a good looking house in the end. Here we're doing the last bathroom, by the way. But anyways, if you watched this entire video, please let me know, because that would be awesome to hear. I hope you found the commentary kinda enjoyable. Of course, it was kind of a struggle again to record for 90 minutes, but oh well. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and then I hope to see you back later.
Falling like I'm wasted, my heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing, and keep your words naked. You got me blushing.